Hey, what's up guys? So the Galaxy S7 and the S7s are beautiful devices. They have amazing design with great features. And in this video I'm going to show you 10 applications that you must have in the S7 and the S7s because they either add a new feature or enhance the previous one. So first of all, let's start with some applications that are created for the Galaxy devices itself. So the first one here in the list is App Lock. So this app allows you to lock any app with fingerprint. It uses the fingerprint that's stored in the device. And the interface here is simple. When you open the app, first you need to authenticate it. And then you are presented with a list of applications. From there you can choose which app you want to lock and which you don't. And so it's a great app to have, and being able to lock using fingerprint is a great feature and a lot better than locking app with code. The next one here is Easy Home. So this one uses the fingerprint sensor too. And using the fingerprint sensor, it turns the home button into a touch one. So instead of tapping the home button, you just need to touch the home button and it will act as it's been clicked. So no more clicking sound, no more hard pressing. The experience is a lot better, at least for me. It also works for holding to open Google Now, but that's only available in the Pro version. It's not an app that you need to have, but if you have a Galaxy device, you should. The next app on the list is Galaxy Button Lights. So the Galaxy S7 has two capacitive touch buttons which glows whenever it's tapped. So in daylight that's a great feature, but in low light you really want to turn it off. But Samsung doesn't allow us to turn it off completely. Turning on low power mode does turn it off, but that's not a complete solution. And here, Galaxy Button Lights lets you control how long the capacitive buttons is lit. So using this app you can turn the lights completely off, and it works with every version of Galaxy S7. The AT&T Galaxy S7 has the option to turn it off completely in the settings menu, but other versions of S7 does not. The next app on this list is Pixel Off Safe Battery. So this app helps to reduce battery consumption, ultimately saving battery life. So as the display in Galaxy S7 and the S7s is an AMOLED panel, black pixels mean that pixel is turned off completely and it does not consume any power. And that's why using a black wallpaper will increase the battery life because of that AMOLED panel. So this app takes that fact into advantage and turns off certain pixels in the screen, which reduces battery consumption. The screen is still usable. It works the same way as it used to before, only there's a small gap between the pixels. There are different levels which increases the number of black pixels. From the settings you can choose which level you want to turn on. You can also choose to turn this feature automatically when the battery is below a certain percentage. While watching movies, turning this feature on is a bad idea because it will ruin the experience, but it should not cause any problem while using basic apps. So next in the list are a bunch of apps related to personalization. So with the S6 last year, Samsung released its own theme store with a lot of themes, but that still didn't provide the look we wanted. With custom launchers and customizing apps, we can completely change the look of the phone and give it our own unique style. As we know, TouchWiz is not great, and probably the best alternative to that is Action Launcher 3. So it's a custom launcher that replaces TouchWiz. The screen gets completely changed after you use this app. Action Launcher also has got great features and a good amount of customizing options. Here, the home screen is somewhat similar to TouchWiz, with the ability to add app icons and widgets in the screen. But here on the top, there is a quick bar, which is a customizable bar that stays on the top. There's a Google Now shortcut along with shortcuts of other apps, and new ones can be added too. Apps are also organized differently. There is a cover for folders. So tapping the folder opens the cover app and swiping it up opens up the folder. From the settings, you can change the icon pack, the dimensions, the icon size, and the color of different elements of the launcher. But if you want more customizing options and less features, you might want to try the Nova launcher. It's also free in the Play Store. And for any home screen to look good, it needs to have a good wallpaper. There are different types of wallpaper app. For example, Facets by Justin Maller has got a bunch of pre-designed wallpapers. There are different types of wallpaper and new ones get added once in a while. And all of the wallpapers here are organized based on different categories. The next one in this list is Tapeits, which unlike Facets creates a new wallpaper using mathematical algorithm. We can set basic rules like shapes and colors, and it will generate a new wallpaper based on our instructions. And as we use this app learns what we like and what we dislike. Icon packs are also a big deal when it comes to customizing the look. Any custom launchers allows us to change the icon, which can be done using icon pack, changing icon individually. There are a bunch of icon packs in the Play Store, but the two in this list is the Simply 8-bit and the Candy Cons. The Candy Cons here provide a minimal look, while the Simply 8-bit provides a retro style. So there are different types of icon packs that can go for different themes, so you might want to research it on the Play Store or do a simple Google search and you will be presented with a lot of amazing icon packs. The next app on the list is Corgi For Feedly. So Corgi For Feedly adds news and social media to the lock screen. So using this app, you can read news right from the lock screen without unlocking the phone. All the news and the posts come from Feedly and Instagram account. So Feedly is a web platform where you can subscribe to sources that you like and you will receive news from that source. The same news is what you get through Corgi. It's integrated well with the lock screen. It does not completely change the lock screen but adds the option to be able to read the news. The latest news headline is displayed in the bottom and the right swipe reveals all the news and posts. Detailed news is also available for each article. Similarly, post from Instagram also appears there. Here is also an option to open the link in the Chrome or share it to any social media or save it to Pocket. The lock screen still functions as before. It displays all the notification and the unlocking method is same as before. And the latest updates have made the integration with the lock screen much smoother. The next app in this list is Photo Director. So Photo Director is a photo editing app created by Cyberlink. There is a lot of tools present here and the organization is great. All the tools are accessible and easy to use. The layout here is similar to most photo editing apps. So first in the list you will find the basic edit, which will allow you to crop and rotate the photo. Then you will find the adjustment tool to change white balance, saturation, contrast. You can also use the RGB curve to do some adjustments. Then you will find the removal tool, which can be used to remove any unwanted object. So this effect replaces the object with some other portion of the photo. For some cases, this feature can provide good results. Then there's the effects, which are basically filters, and there are lots of filters in this app grouped into various categories. Then you'll find Blender. So this one blends two photos together. There are different modes for blending and you can choose the intensity of the blender. You can also choose the custom photo to add over the photo that you are editing. After Blender, there is Overlay. So here you'll have four types of overlays: Light Leak, Gruzz, Scratch, and Lens Flare. And for each of these, there's a bunch of options. You'll love playing with this effect. Other tools lets you add caption, write in photo, and do some basic stuff. In smartphones, keyboard is a big deal. The default ones are good, but not great. Many keyboards from Play Store can easily put the default one to dust. The best option for most is Shift key because of its prediction, customizing options, themes, Swift key flow, which allows us to use swipe gestures to type, and cloud sync. This keyboard also suggests words before we type it. The prediction algorithm is one of the best. Just by installing SwiftKey, my typing speed increases and the experience is much more better. The next option here can be FlashKey, which uses different gestures to type. Right swipe will add a space and a left swipe will delete the word. So there is a slight learning curve, but once you master it, it will be an awesome experience. This keyboard is officially the fastest keyboard and it gets a lot more comfortable once you know how the gestures work. If you want to try something different, definitely install this app. So that's all about this video, guys. I hope that you guys have found some application for yourself. These applications will really enhance your experience using the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. Of course, there are a lot of other applications that are great, so if you know of any app, do let me know in the comment section below and do subscribe for more videos. So that's it. See you guys in the next one.